What is going on, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I hope you are all going to have or are already having a magnificent day and night. Now let's get into a quick little tutorial on how you can make your very own Derek Jeter in MLB 16 The Show. As you guys can see right there, that is my very own Derek Jeter that I am going to begin a brand new Road to the Show series with. Now let's get into the general information. His first name and last name, Derek Jeter. The audio is in the game. His preferred number is number 2. We're not giving him a secondary position because we only want him playing shortstop. His throw hand is going to be the right. His bat hand is the right. And Derek Jeter was born in New Jersey. Now let's continue here and let's go to appearance. Now we gave Derek Jeter skin tone 3 because I think it's what fits him best. The height is 6'3", in other words 75 inches, and I found out that his weight was actually 195 pounds. Now his body type is normal, his neck size is medium, pants we just left them as how they were, which is long. We did not give him a turtleneck. Necklace is optional. If you want to give him a necklace, you could, but in most games I did not see him wearing a necklace, so I decided to leave that out. And we did give him a sponsorship of Nike Pro Combat basically on his Under Armour. Now let's continue. His head shape, we put it as shape number 1. For the forehead wrinkles, we did not mess with it, but we wanted him to have a pretty much equivalent head, so we put everything on the 1, and I think that lines up pretty well if you ask me. Now let's go to his hairstyle. Now for the hairstyle, I decided that the best hair we could give him is the hair that he had right before he retired, so we gave him a shaved haircut, and I think it is looking pretty fine to me. I see nothing wrong with it, but if you want to give him some hair, you can go ahead and give him a fade or something of that sort. Now for his cheeks, what we did is we did not mess around with the blemishes or the moles or the skin complexion. What we did is we put the rosy cheeks basically halfway. If you want a better indication, it's right next to the N or right on top of the N in randomized cheeks down below, and the cheekbone is all the way to the E in randomized down below on the bottom right hand of the screen right there. Now let's go to the eyes. We gave him eye color 10. That is the best matching eyes that I could find, so we gave him it. And for eye bags, I just moved the bar a little bit to the C, and that's where I left it, and nothing else was touched in eyes. Now let's go to eyebrows. We gave him short straight eyebrows and we made them black. We did not touch anything else from that. And now nose tip 1 and nose tip 2, as well as the nose bridge, is what we really touched here in the nose, and we just added a very small detail to it. Here in nose tip 1, we pretty much put it a little bit on top of the back of the ear, and for nose tip 2, we put it a little bit, not too much, but directly on top of the earlobe. We put it right in the top right handed corner of his ear. And for the nose bridge, what we did is we put it on the rear top left corner of his ear. We put the little cross, I want to say. Now let's go to his ears, which they were untouched. His jaw and chin, what we did is we added the cleft chin, and we basically dragged the bar all the way to the and sign where it says randomized jaw and chin. We tried to make it pretty much be directly above the and. That's where we try to put it. We tried to put it directly above the and. I think we did a pretty good job right there. Now lip color, what we did is we took the lips and moved it all the way to the slash that you guys see right there, and we put it a little bit in front of the slash. For smile lines, we put it all the way to the S in LBS on top next to 195, and then the neck goes untouched. And let's head on and go into the personality. Now for personality, we gave him running style 1. This could change from either running style 1 to running style 2. I like running style 1 much more, especially for Derek Jeter. I figured out his batting stance is legend stance 18, and if you guys want me to show you guys how to basically arrive to it, you guys are gonna press R2 pretty much 4 times, and then after you press R2 4 times, you're gonna hit L1 once, twice. So you hit L1 twice, and then you'll find legend stance 18. You leave everything as default, and then you go all the way to home run right-handed, and we are going to put it as style 1 because Derek Jeter has never flipped the bat how you guys saw previously in the default home run celebration. And for his music, this, you guys can pretty much do whatever you want with this, and I just decided to give him some hip-hop, modern rock, and some country. For his celebration, in case he hits a home run, we decided to put Burial Ground, and we never put any reliever music because I don't expect him to pitch at all, so I decided to just leave that as default, and we did not have any of the other music animations that you could add. Now let's go to equipment. So basically, Derek Jeter loved the color black. His bat color was black, his web style was a basket, his web color was black, his laces, you are going to leave them as default because this is the closest to the brownish color it had. The brown that MLB 16 The Show has does not match the tannish brownish color that Derek Jeter's laces had. So you're going to leave it as default. The palm color is going to be black, trim color is going to be black, binding color black, welting color is going to be silver because the welting color on his glove did have a little distinction from the black, and his finger was out, and he did have a batting glove under his fielding glove. Now his bat, right now we only have style 1, but you guys can put it as whatever you please to. His barrel color is going to be black, his handle color is going to be black. He used no tape, he did have pine tar, and he did not have a barrel ring. For his batting gloves, he did wear both of them. Main color was white, leather color was white, wrist and knuckle color were both navy blue, and I could not find really any pictures of him actually having his gloves in his pocket while he was fielding, so we decided to actually leave that off. But once again, if you want to do it, you definitely could. So for his helmet style, we actually put this ventilated. For tar on helmet, we left it as none, and for helmet flaps, we actually decided to put it as 1. I do not know why I switched it to 2, but it definitely did. And the cap brim style is normal. I think because he has not been drafted yet, it decided to switch it. And basically, he did wear an elbow guard for his batting gear. It was navy blue. The second color of it was navy blue as well, so the main color and the second color were navy blue. He did have a foot guard, and the shin guard came with the foot guard, and they were both black instead of navy blue. He did run with batting gloves on, but in the game, I don't know if there is a way you could actually run with batting gloves on. The only way to run is with these wrist guards, and I think it messes up Derek Jeter's look a little bit, so I decided not to add him any of those. And he did not wear any armbands. He did wear a wristband. You guys can put it extra wide. I actually am going to leave it as wide. Why, you might ask? Well, I might actually nudge it down a little bit to thin. You guys can put this one basically as whatever you feel most comfortable with. I put it as thin instead of wide, so it actually has a little bit of separation from the elbow guard. But if you guys want to leave it as wide or extra wide, that is perfectly fine as well. And it did have navy blue, and it did have his color, and he did have a wrist guard, and the wrist guard was on his right hand or on his right arm, and it was navy blue as well. So on his left arm he had a wristband, and on his right arm he had a wrist guard. and they were both navy blue. The only difference is his left one had his number. Now for sleeves and tape, he did have a compression sleeve on his left arm, and it was long and default. Now in some videos it does show that he might have had a compression sleeve on his right arm as well. So if you guys want to, you guys can definitely add both and put this one not 3/4. Well, 3/4 is the only option, so that is why I decided I'd rather just leave it as it looks best, and that is with Derek Jeter only having a compression sleeve on his left. It is going to be long, and it is gonna stay as the default color, because to me that looks like the perfect black, and he did not have any wrist tape at all. And eyewear, he did not wear any eyewear, so we decided not to mess with that at all. His cleats, although the graphic color is black, number 2 black, main body color black, the second body color although is white, the tongue color is black, laces are black, sole color is black, and heel color is black. Derek Jeter loved the color black apparently. And for catcher's gear, we didn't really mess around with any of it, because I know that we're not going to be catching, and I'm pretty sure that Derek Jeter has never caught in the minors or in the majors, so I decided not to worry about any of that. But with that, guys, you guys can clearly see that that will help you create your very own Derek Jeter, and you can start off a road to the show, or even make a fantasy team and add it into a franchise or anything of that sort. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you want to join the Console Superstars, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as always, have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out, Console Superstars.